Jesianity, Jesus' way, this could be it. Whether Jesus thought of it this way, my guess is he would approve of the following. Heartily approve of the following as a 2024 understanding of what he was seeing and saying and trying to lead us to. That in a hell world, a material hell world, such as he lived in, such as we're in now, that the greatest insanity is to not construct an alternative reality in one's mind. Such as Jesus did, and rather to, we might say, face and live within the hellish reality. And the portions of Jesus' teachings and example in the gospel that I wasn't understanding are now making sense. So this is my current synthesis of what he was saying. This isn't your only bite at the apple, folks. If you do this one right, you get to live in heaven for eternity. And even for a day would be enough, but for eternity. All you have to do is follow my example and listen to my instructions, both of which are explicitly about making of yourself a fully qualified citizen in excellent standing with the King of heaven. And what I wish Jesus had emphasized more, but I always saw it in his life. By the way, the kingdom of heaven is among you. That apparently is the correct translation of something that he probably did say. The kingdom of heaven is among you. It's not a matter of waiting for the joy of heaven, regardless of your material hell. It is not a matter of waiting. Follow my instructions, follow my example, and you will find yourself with the same joy, with the joy that you would have after your body dies. You don't have to wait. You would be a fool to wait. Why would you wait if you can have the experience of heaven now without anything materially changing except yourself? And another reason is, in the world I'm telling you to imagine, these are the tryouts. You don't get the perpetual one where the material reality is also heaven. You don't get that one unless you do your citizenship work now and become a citizen in good standing now. In fact, as an extra motivator, Jesus would be saying, I'm giving you another understanding, another piece of this. And that is, you have to watch. You have to be ready. If you do a pretty good job much of the time, but when your life actually ends, you are not behaving as a citizen, you're not getting in. That's just how it works. So you don't get to do it on your time. You don't get to do it when you want to. You don't get to do it at your pleasure. Or if you do, you're playing roulette. Because if the bridegroom comes and you're not watching, if the bridegroom comes and you are not acting as a citizen in that moment, there's going to be wailing and gnashing of teeth. And there won't be any joy in heaven over that. Jesus has done everything, paid every possible price that the outcome would be what we would want. To be opened with open arms. But it doesn't come cheap. Watch. Be ready. Be the servant that the master returns home and finding doing the master's will. It's where the joy is. And it's where the entrance to the heaven after death is. That's just the rules. And if it is true that living as a child of God would in this hell world, as Jesus did in this hell world, if it is true that that is the optimal human experience, then what a tremendous gift Jesus gave us by explaining this alternate reality, not the reality of man, the reality of God, that we could choose to live within it. It is the ultimate billion-dollar lottery ticket win, except infinitely more gratifying than that, infinitely superior to that.